Okay. Think this is working. All right. So, hey everybody. My name's Storm Chandler. I'm in Tucson, Arizona. This is just a personal video, a little bit more of a personal video. Um, so, if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, that's awesome. It's going on 10 here, 10 at night, and so I'm totally torn down and in relaxed mode. It's 10 at night here. Um, I'm uh, 47, live in Tucson, Arizona. I have previous experience in animal handling and forensic pathology. And so I just make these videos once in a while to share things and share what's going on with me. And uh, I had recently been discussing things about, relationships and some of the experiences that I'd had. But today I was just going to kind of detour away from that a little bit because it's kind of dark and heavy, and after a while, it gets just to be a little bit too much. So I wasn't going to go into that so much directly per se, but um, different things have been going on here, and there is a change in the house that's coming. Uh, so for anyone that deals with fish or has fish, knows, depending on where you live, it can be difficult, it can be expensive. There's chemistry issues, water issues, compatibility. There's all sorts of things that can go wrong or come up when you're keeping fish. And so, for everybody that knows, um, David was nice enough uh, to get me, my dream tank, which is a 75 gallon long. And we had it up and going for, almost 2 years now. And so I just had kept experiencing water issues, and the fish kept getting sick, and the fish kept, dying. And I'm in husbandry. I understand biology. I understand husbandry guides. I know how to, understand the information that it's relayed out to me. And so, excuse me. At any rate, um, my last triggerfish and pair of tangs passed away. And the only thing that I can conclude to is it's the city water here in Tucson. It just naturally puts out so many nitrates that's just not compatible with saltwater fish life. Um, Unless you're going to do, 20% water changes every week, or prepared to go that route every week. It's just a lot of work. Um, it's more salt to use. It's another trip to the store. It's more money to spend. And with inflation and everything going on right now, uh, I can't afford it. I've got other things to do to devote to, a saltwater tank. So I'm going to still keep the tank. The tank is still going to be, up and going. But we're going to change directions, and I'm going to make it a freshwater tank. My other freshwater tank here in my bedroom has been doing just fine. The only trouble I've had bait with was my, keeping a beta. Um, Everyone else is doing fine. My pink catfish are actually breeding. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to um, take down, clean out, clean everything out, which is going to be a whole, process thing unto itself, because it's a 75 gallon long. And I'm going to prepare it just to be a freshwater, and I'll either get new freshwater fish, or I'll just move these guys over into the bigger, nicer one, and it'll be just kind of a tropical freshwater. because it'll just be easier and cheaper on everyone, and there's just no sense in me, getting fish and getting fish and getting fish if it's not compatible. I have the cat to take care of. I have David to look out after. I have a dog to take care of. I have a house to clean. I have other responsibilities going on. I just don't have the time to devote to it. So there's that. But that's been, you know, um, annoying and stressful. But it is what it is. Um, I heard that. Sorry about that. Um, as anyone that's been watching the news knows, there's a slow growing. We have a new outbreak now with monkeypox. Um, and I'm disease aware. I'm disease educated. I'm not a doctor, but I'm aware of disease pathology. And it's not that I'm so much directly concerned about it, but it's just like that feeling of, geez, wasn't the coronavirus enough? And now we have to one more thing to worry about, which is annoying or stressful. I'm not sure how any of y'all feel about it, but if anyone that I know has been affected by it yet. Hopefully not, but it is another brick on top of a brick situation where you're like, shit. Um, One more thing, you know, um, and it's just something where you have to talk with your doctor, keep your hands washed, know who you're around, know where they've been, know what they've been doing, kind of a thing, and just be careful and I guess go forward and live life as best you can. Um, so there's that. Um, and like I said, I'm doing okay and I'm managing, but I mean, this has been like a little, therapy for me. I mean, I have therapy once a week, but it's good to, talk about things and get it out. So that's what I'm doing. Um, I have another friend that's very close to me. I'm not going to say name. I'm not going to say who it is. If you know who it is, or if you can take a guess as to who it is, that's great. But at this point, though, it doesn't need to be, specifically said. But I have a friend that I've known for a long time, and they have substance and mental health care issues, and there's little signs of, you know, in combination of this picking up again and maybe going into a thing where they're perhaps cycling and going through an episode, the early stages of, you know, some form of hallucinatory psychosis, and so I have to deal with that. So I'm keeping a close watch, but from a relative distance, and seeing how that goes, so I can help negotiate some of that because this person doesn't have anybody else. So we'll see how that goes. I've kind of done the stance with them before, so I'm familiar with what to expect and when to uh, get more professional people involved. And so for anyone who's you know known somebody that deals with this kinds of issues, I know where you're coming from, and it can be a difficult road. And uh, kudos to you. It's not always an easy thing. So I sympathize and empathize with you on that. I have not spoken directly to any of my family in a while. Not for any particular reason, which has been a little odd, a little different. I've posted messages, and I've said hi, and I've made efforts to call here and there when I can, and nothing. But they're busy and they're living their own lives and stuff, which is I understand. It's fine. Or got their own pets and animals and jobs and things going on, and that's cool. But uh, so at any rate, that's a little something. Um, oh, I had posted about it before, which is a little bit funny, but it's one more minor thing that I have to do. Um, my insurance, bless their soul. My insurance, I got a phone call to confirm my appointment for cervical cancer screening. Yep. Um, though I'm very happy that the state is concerned for women's health care issues, and cervical cancer is a dangerous thing and it's an important thing. Every lady should go get that checked out. But as you can imagine, that does not apply to me, so I have to call them Monday and let them know you can cancel the appointment because that, yeah, there was a glitch somewhere. I don't know if it's computer down or what, but um, I have to call my insurance and a gynecologist office over on Tucson Boulevard to let them know that I'm not going to be uh, needing the appointment, so that somebody that can use it can better use it. So that was a little fun. Um, that's kind of all that's been kind of going on here. I mean, I'm still making an effort to meet people and date people. Um, I had my D&D game today. That was fun. Two of us ended up in a situation where we were kind of forced by magic to fight each other, and that was interesting. I thought for sure my character was going to die, or at the very least be knocked unconscious, because I was going against someone in our team on our party, but he's a lot more experienced in the ways of playing than me. It's been a while, so I'm rusty and catching it. But we made it out of that. That was fun. That was cool. Um, that's kind of it. That's just all that's kind of been going on with me, and different little things. Um, but aside from that, I'm good. I'm all right. Um, I'm going to be another year older here in January, so I'm already beginning to, I guess, the early stages of processing my midlife crisis, whatever that means. Um, so that'll be interesting. It's like hitting 48. I have brothers and sisters, and they're younger, and I mean they're grown, but I mean they're younger, and it's weird to realize that I've already lived a life where um, I'm already near halfway to 50 already. Um, so that's that's a thing. I'm not sure what word to use for that. I don't think it's bad. I don't think of it in a bad way, but it's still like wow, 50 already, almost 50 years. You know, I'm not sure what to make of that. What that really means, other than I'm already halfway through my life, which is not sure what to make of that. Uh, I know I still would like to accomplish some more things in my own way, if I can. But you know, we'll, we'll see how that goes. Uh, so I'm just throwing it out there as a matter of perspective and sharing and thought. Um, that's the stuff that's going on with me. Um, I'm definitely gonna have to look into getting bigger clothes. I'm slowly inching up into the 130, 132 mark. 132 will officially be like the uh, heaviest I've ever been. But I mean, for me, at my height, it's really, really good. I eat better, I sleep better, I feel better. So, there's that. I'm going to have to start looking into bigger clothes, and, I'm not going to fit a size 2 anymore. That ship has sailed. So, if anyone has suggestions for clothes for a little bit bigger, smaller people, you know, that'd be great. Um, so yeah, um, yeah, that's kind of it. Um, so, well, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of shut this down. I don't want to go on too much too long, but in short, that's kind of it. That's kind of what's been going on with me. I haven't had any uh, chats with any of my friends online in a while. And again, I know people are busy and moving around and such. Got their own things and their own problems and their own stuff going on. But it would just be nice if somebody would stop, 5 minutes, 4 minutes out of their day, and hi, hello, I'm here, I'm live. Just been busy working, whatever, once in a while. But I guess at a certain point, though, I just need to realize if people aren't responding, then maybe I'm just better off letting that boat sail, I guess. It's a hint. So we'll see how that goes. Um, yeah, I'm still, Bergie's still good. Uh, Breda's still good. She's asleep on the floor. Um, so I think that pretty much does it. Um, but feel free to say hi, comment. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to share a thought. By all means, I mean that's what this is all kind of for. So um, I'm going to uh, box down the house for the night and get me a bath and get ready to crash. So y'all take care, be careful, uh, do good deeds and think good thoughts.